Hello, this is the Wise Owl 2, coming at you from the city where I live. I'm going to tell you something, and it's true. I would not lie to you. I swear, I know I shouldn't swear, I know, but that's the only way I can tell you I'm not lying to you. True stories. Next door to my house, there's a church. I'm not going to tell you the name of the church. Only it's a Baptist church. I'm not going to tell you what the name of the church is. That's confidential because, but it's a true church. Lots of people, my friends who've been to my house, know about the church. On my house, my room is right next, my wall of my room is right next to the church. Okay? The wall of my room. I'm not going to tell you more information than that because this is YouTube and I was trying to make it less, detailed as possible, but at the same time tell you the truth. Okay? There's a wall, but the wall of my room where you hang pictures and everything, it's not just a wall there. I'm going to tell you something. When I first realized this many years ago, I've been living in the same house for many years. I didn't connect the dots until after a few times this happening. Then I connected the dots. It was during the time I was reading books. I was watching television too, but I was reading books. That was before I got involved with the internet and all this stuff, and just before this YouTube stuff became a thing, and for me. And what happened was that I was in my room reading books, and sometimes I watched TV, sometimes I just relaxed on the chair. And I noticed that a blue light would dash across me and hover right in the middle of the room. It's a true story. I kid you not. I wasn't afraid for some reason because in the past, I dealt with the spiritual sciences. You know what I'm saying to you? I believe in Jesus and Mary, and I believe in stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That it can't happen. And so I thought nothing of it. I didn't get scared, but I kept looking at it. I say, strange, because I like science, the spiritual sciences. When I was a young man, I tried to analyze it, logically. And so I paid no mind to it. It would drift to my room, then stay in one place. And then just leave. This happened a couple of times. I didn't put the dots together. Then one day, it happened again. This time, when it happened, I was relaxed. Again and again, this thing. I wonder what that is. First, I thought it was Jesus or God or Mary. You know how people think that because they're religious and something like that. You pray. You think it's somebody, maybe an angel or somebody. You remember that? That's when my sister yelled to me. My other sister, not Kathy, my other sister yelled to me, Virginia. There's a funeral outside. You can see the hearse. You can see the people. You can see the cars out there. And the casket was already put into the church. I said to myself, oh, that blue light might be a spirit. But then again, I still didn't connect the dots because that could have been a fluke, only a one-time thing. One-time thing, because the blue light came to me before the funeral. So still the dot was not connected fully. Then time went by, and my sister yelled again, "Oh, another funeral from next door." We're used to it. Now we got used to it. Again, in my room, I saw the blue light from the same wall. The wall next to the church. Then I put it together. Then every time I see the blue light, when I do see the blue light, not every day, but when I do see the blue light, I yell to my sister, Virginia, I bet you there's a funeral next door. Yep, there they go. The funeral. This is a true story. But it's the blue light, the spirit of the person that passed, another spirit crossing them over, an angel. I can't tell you what the light is. I can only tell you this story because it's a true story. So, is there life after death? Is that proof? I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't tell you anything. I just don't know. What I can tell you is that I connected the dots, and the blue light and the funeral. Now here's another story. I pray for the souls of purgatory. I do my rosary, right? Okay, true story. I pray for some people. I pray their names and everything. Sometimes I get too lazy and I don't pray. For a couple of months, I didn't want to pray to the souls of purgatory. And every time I don't pray for them, their names come to my head. I'm watching TV, I'm reading a book, and the names come into my head. I have no reason at all. It's coincidence, isn't it? One day I said to myself, I don't want to pray my rosary for a long time. You know what I'm saying? For the souls of purgatory. And all of a sudden, the souls of purgatory, although the names, sometimes the names even come in the morning time when I wake up and do my housework and cook in the kitchen, my breakfast. The names of the person comes out of my mouth sometimes, out of nowhere. My head and my mouth. I don't know why. All of a sudden, one day, I said, I'm going to do my rosary for the souls of purgatory in general. Okay? So I did the Our Father, the Hail Marys and everything, but for them in general, no names specifically. And I was conversing with the spirits for some reason. Words come out of my mouth. I said, listen, I had to talk to them for some reason. I say, listen, I don't know if it's an imagination or you people are really here or what. Maybe I'm going crazy. That's why I say it out loud. But I'm praying for you people now because in case this is true. Right then and there. This happened to me not too long ago. I'm telling you. It happened to me during the month of May just now, during the Mary month. Now, every May, I send the Virgin Mother Mary prayers, the rosary, over the Facebook for people to know about Mary, the Virgin Mother Mary. And when I was praying for them and talking, this is a true story. I'm not crazy. I heard a man's voice saying, I don't know what's going on. All I see is motorcycles around me. That's what it said. I don't know what's going on. Not too scared, but surprised. I know what's going on too. I asked God, is this my mind or what am I hearing? I pray to God right away. God, I always go to God. And Jesus, of course. And I say, what's going on here, God? I'm doing my rosary, and I even, since I was doing my rosary for the souls of purgatory, and I also said to Virgin Mother Mary, is this a grace that you're giving me? Is this a gift that you're giving me to hear these people? And I had a feeling that it was. When you do a rosary, you get graces. How long? I don't know. It could be temporary. It could be sudden. It can be for a long time, according to God's will. For some reason, I don't know what for, I had to speak to them, to the spirit loudly in my room. And I said to my spirit, like you see in the movies, I say, you are probably dead. Your friends are probably giving you a wake or a send-off. They're saying goodbye to you. That's what came to my mind. I said to the spirit, you have to cross over to a light, if you see a light. Just like you see on TV. I took a chance. You take a chance. I don't know how to do these things. It was new to me. And I say, cross over to a light. I think you may be a part of a motorcycle group. Maybe your friends and you yourself belong to a part of a motorcycle group. Because in front of my house, we get motorcycles going by all the time. Groups and gangs and everything like that. And I thought maybe he belonged to one. He died. And he didn't know he was dead. It happens sometimes. You get into an accident, you don't know you're dead. So I said this to you real loudly. Cross over. And you know what? I had a good feeling in my heart. And not again did I hear from this guy again. I don't know if he crossed over. I don't know if I'm crazy. I don't know if the source of purgatory probably told him to cross over. I don't know what happened. But this is a true story. I won't lie to you about this. It's what happened. I won't lie. It happened to me. Now, you can refuse to believe it or believe it. But I myself don't blame you. I'm doubting myself too. I'm doubting myself. But it happened. When you pray for the source of purgatory, when you pray to God and you deal with Jesus and Mary and the saints and the angels, all those things, you get visions, you get gifts. The Virgin Mother Mary calls it graces when you do the rosary. And if you pray for the source of purgatory, you get graces. I believe that was my grace. The Virgin Mother Mary was probably telling me, and Jesus was telling me, that here's the gift that we give you to help a spirit cross over. Does that make sense to you? That's all can come out of it. I feel good. I feel peaceful. I did what I did. If I were in a mission, I accomplished my mission for spirit. So purgatory is real. And if you keep saying prayers for the source of purgatory, especially names specifically, and when you stop praying, they will come to you anyway and talk to you in your mind. Telepathy. Now, if you go to my Wise Owl 2 site, you'll see that I talk about telepathy with animals and with people. That's a grace that God gave me. St. Francis gave me that grace too many years ago, but I pray for those powers. Now, telepathy, everybody has that power. Now, because I do my rosary, God gives me these powers according to necessity, when it's time to use these powers. Okay? Now, that's for me, not for you. You may have these powers given to you. You may be born with those powers. We all have a gift, God, that we are born with. And all the ones we exercise through meditation and practice and exercises. This story is true. You go to my Wise Owl 2 site or channel, and you see I have other true stories. You hear the story of my life and why I talk about these things. Well, if you like my video, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to my Wise Owl 2 site or channel, and you may become notified when I have another video. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see, because I'm a person who's been through a lot. I reached the age of my life where now you can almost call me a senior citizen. Almost. I've been through a lot in life. So have you. You've been through a lot in life, right? You got stories to tell, things that happen are true, bizarre, hard to believe. I'm sure you have stories like that, right? So do I. I'm like you. I go through experiences like you do. Unexplained, things that happen, connecting the dots, analyzing things. I'm just like you. If you have a comment, leave it behind. I have a comment section. Sometimes you have to go to my description box to get more details on the things I talk about. Sometimes you don't. But that's how it is. Okay? Now, if you have any experience like I do, I'd be very interesting and very happy and excited to hear them. Let me know. This is Wise Owl 2 coming at you from the city where I live. Like I always say, always be in high spirits. Okay. And I still live in the same house, the same wall in my room, and the church is being remodeled. There hasn't been a church meeting here for some time, nor a funeral will be held, nor blue lights in my room. Okay? They're going to return soon, so, the people. So, this is the Wise Owl coming to you from the city where I live. Over and out.